Hamas leaders recently visited Egypt to discuss the possibility of a ceasefire, as Mr. Dawood was just saying. What are the primary demands of Hamas for a lasting ceasefire agreement?
First of all, I would like to salute you, and I think that Hamas movement had announced on more than one occasion that has several demands. Firstly, the ceasefire and the Israeli withdrawal from Gaza Strip. In addition, in reaching a deal of releasing the detainees and the prisoners. These were the demands and conditions stipulated by Hamas, but it seems like things had started to change, and particularly that there was some sort of political mobilization and Egypt's communication with all relevant parties, firstly, to save the Palestinian people and to end the continued Israeli machinery process through the killing and genocide and the suffering of the Palestinian people of the starvation war that is continued, that push the matters forward. And we are aware that things were frozen since July, that led the things to move forward. But within the context of the changing variables through the dealing between Israel and Lebanon for ceasefire, that would lead that should have an initiative of the necessity of a ceasefire in reaching the release of the Chinese deal. And the Palestinian cause is the main cause, and all solutions should come in through the Palestinian people. And what's the northern Lebanese front been affected, and Houthis were just follow up to the events and the war in Gaza and the crimes of the Israeli occupied forces against the Palestinian people. That led to the state of mobilization, and that's for we found that parties of Hamas in Cairo to meet with the Egyptian delegation that has the capability of negotiation. And there were communications between Egypt, Qatar, and the United States of America, as well as the Turkish Republic, in addition to communications with Israel, in a bid, as I said, to pave the way in reaching such an agreement. Therefore, we found that Egypt has started to propose a set of conception in reaching an agreement to a ceasefire, even if it is just temporary, and to be followed with the process of negotiation to release the detainees from both sides. That is related to the mechanism that would lead to the ceasefire. This effort made by the Arab Republic of Egypt has gained praise from the United States of America and European countries, in addition that showed a state of change from the both sides, either Hamas or the occupying authorities. And the statement of the Minister of Defense of Israel that things are ready, or there are negotiations, and the President of the occupying authority that there are negotiations behind the scene in reaching a deal. Therefore, we are before variables that reach in a ceasefire in Lebanon that made some sort of satisfaction before the occupying authority. And the focus now is the Gaza Strip and the West Bank, in light of what is proposed of planning to the annex to the Western Bank, or what is called the general's plan that was executed in full. And so there was some sort of a desire before the Israeli Authority to reach a deal as they elect President Trump in the US, that they wish to reach an agreement before the 20th of January or before.
Well, I just want to bring Mr. Dawood back in if we can.